The Fox and the Monkey. A fox and a monkey were on the road together and fell into dispute as to which of the two was the better born, and kept it up for some time until they came to a place where the road passed through a cemetery full of monuments. When the monkey stopped and looked about him and gave a great sigh. "Why do you sigh?" said the fox. The monkey pointed to the tomb and replied, "All the monuments that you see here were put up in the honour of my forefathers, who in their day were eminent men." The fox said, "Oh, don't stop at any lie, sir. You're quite safe. I'm sure none of your ancestors will rise up and expose you." Boasters brag most when they cannot be detected. The Ass and the Lapdog. There was once a man who had an ass and a lapdog. The ass was housed in the stable with plenty of oats and hay to eat, and was well off as an ass could be. The little dog was made a great pet by his master, who fondled him and often let him lie on his lap, and if he went out to dinner, he would bring back a titbit or two to give him when he ran to meet him on his return. The ass had, it is true, a good deal of work to do, carting and grinding the corn, and carrying the burdens of the farm, and ere long he became very jealous, contrasting his own life of labour with the ease and idleness of the lapdog. At last, one day he broke his halter, and frisking into the house just as the master sat down to dinner, he pranced and capered about, mimicking the frolics of the little favourite, upsetting the table and smashing the crockery with his clumsy efforts. Not content with that, he even tried to jump on his master's lap, as he had so often seen the dog allowed to do. At that, the servants, seeing the danger the master was in, belted the silly ass with sticks and cudgels, and drove him back to his stable half dead with his beating. "Alas," he cried, "all this I have brought on myself. Why could I not be satisfied with my natural and honourable position without wishing to imitate the ridiculous antics of that useless little lapdog?" The Fir Tree and the Bramble. A fir tree was boasting to a bramble, and said, somewhat contemptuously, "You poor creature, you are of no use whatsoever. Now look at me. I am useful for all sorts of things, particularly when men build houses. They can't do without me then." But the bramble replied, "Ah, that's all very well, but if you wait till they come with axes and swords to cut you down, then you'll wish you were a bramble and not a fir. Better poverty without a care than wealth without its many obligations." The Frog's Complaint against the Sun. Once upon a time, the sun was about to take himself a wife. The frogs in terror all raised their voices to the skies, and Jupiter, disturbed by the noise, asked them what they were croaking about. They replied, "The sun is bad enough even while he is single, drying up our marches with his heat as he does. But what will become of us if he marries and begets other sons?"